What is going on? It's your favorite friend Taylor here. Today we're going to tune in on Facebook automations, why I love them and how they have helped me tremendously. And I'm going to share with you the same thing. While you're here, if I've added any value to you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. This is a new channel, so it'll just help me be presented to more people so I can keep giving more value. Thank you much. But let's start. All right. So number one out of 10. Number one, why I love Facebook automations. I got my screen up right here. Eliminates time consuming and tedious tasks of organic marketing. That was one thing when I first started all of this, growing my businesses using Facebook, especially. I spent hours behind my laptop, basically prospecting, outreaching, finding the people I wanted to connect with, sending them a message, creating content, following up. A lot of that stuff I was juggling, and at the end of the day, it felt like a chore. So, automations and software have helped me basically eliminate a lot of that tedious stuff and has allowed me to focus on what matters, streamlining my efforts and my time. So, that's a great one right there. Number two, I think is great. Eliminates a lot of the guesswork. So, when we're manually doing this, and we don't have any kind of software to help us with filters or keywords or going in and dissecting exactly the lead or what we want to find, a lot of it becomes guesswork. We're kind of just running through the platform of Facebook or whatever platform you might be on and hoping for the best in a sense, right? We're kind of fishing, hoping that we catch something. And so automations have basically eliminated a lot of the guesswork when it comes to me growing my business organically. Number three, provides me with a real workflow and a sales process. I think this is one of the biggest ones. It's so easy to get lost in the noise. It's so easy to run around these platforms with no real goals or no real workflow, right? And you just end up going down the rabbit hole, or you're like a chicken with its head cut off, just running around with no real obstacles, no real goals. So having that in place of a real workflow where I can guide people through a pipeline and things like that is just tremendously a game changer because now I understand where everyone is. Where are we at? Oh yeah, number four, targets and brings in the exact people I want to connect with to my profile. So now I'm able to connect and bring more people who are targeted and in my niche, so to say, or niche, however you want to call it, and it's allowing me to basically grow my network. Number five, it helps me automate my messages for easy outreach and follow-ups. So, the outreach can be tedious, one by one, always trying to send messages and start relationships. So, having a way to automate your outreach to start more introductions, build more relationships is a huge um, point of value. And then obviously they say it's in the follow-ups. So having a system that where you can touch back with someone or actually follow up, but systemizing that and automating it is a huge game changer. And it's been very effective for me as far as staying on top of my people, nurturing them, educating them, and getting them to keep going down the funnel. Number six, effortlessly start more conversations for me every day to build new relationships. Look, I tell this to everyone. If you are not shaking a hand, making a phone call, sending a message, sending an email, whatever it might be to get in front of more people and make more connections, build more relationships, then you're truly not putting in any efforts. Like, what are you doing? You know, truly, that's all it comes down to is making more connections with more people, having another person know who we are today and how our services can help them. And on top of it, staying on top of them. So start more conversations for me every day, building relationships. Number seven, it grows my audience and my Facebook groups. Having a container and a community of people who are of target to me and I can add value to them. I can show up for these people. I can do lives. I can speak to them. This goes far because now it builds my credibility. They start to know who I am. They start to hopefully somewhat like me and then begin to trust me with what I'm doing. Number eight, I can streamline the whole process of prospecting and outreaching. It allows me to do more. So it allows me to prospect and then outreach, rinse and repeat, and then just keep the flow flowing. And it's allowing me to do more without me showing up and using my own efforts, which is amazing. Number nine, it actually boosts the Facebook algorithms to work in your favor. So once you juice the algorithms and you tickle them a little bit and they start working in your favor and they start understanding kind of what you're doing, the audience you're building, believe it or not, Facebook's going to start pushing you towards more mutual people like that, building your community and recommending or suggesting your content to others. So that's a huge plus. And number 10, it allows me to put tremendous efforts in growing my Facebook presence and business without me having to show up. I think this was a huge one because I don't know how much you value your time, but I know for me, I value my time a lot. So when I was able to delegate a lot of the tasks or efforts I was already doing every single day to automations or to Facebook softwares, it was really, really neat. And it was really great because I was still doing more while doing less. As weird as that sounds, or if that even makes sense. But the softwares have allowed me to really show up and really gain traction and revolutionize the way that I use my Facebook every single day. So, anyways, I'll wrap this up here. Again, those are the top 10 reasons why I love Facebook automation softwares, how they've truly helped me. I hope you were able to kind of get some value there. I know I ramble on a lot. Sometimes I do talk quick, so appreciate you for bearing with me again. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.